Hello, I'm back with another Trader Joe's video for you. I did one of these just about a month ago, but I think it was about a month ago. It wasn't that long ago compared to how long I've gone before. But I wanted to get back and see if they had any of their fall goodies while it's still fall, before they start to get Christmas stuff in. But you'll have to tell me, what day do you go shopping at Trader Joe's and what day do you find to be best? Because while it was a little bit less crowded today, it's a Monday, but it's a holiday Monday, and I found it a little bit easier to get around, but there were still times where I was kind of waiting because I wanted to look at something and there was someone else there, and I know it's a small store, so that seems to happen fairly often, but it was a little less busy than when I've gone in the past, which I think was on weekends. But they were out of stuff. For instance, I wanted to get some more of those hold the cones because they're delicious. And I wanted to see if they had the coffee ones, but they had no hold the cones left except for, I think it was dairy-free ones. And they didn't even have those coffee ice cream sandwiches I got last time. So I couldn't get any of that this time around. But I'll have to try to check it out again. But how often do you go and what days do you find best? And do you find that they're often out of stuff? Let me know. One other thing I wanted to say is they have some of the most friendly employees. They were especially when I was checking out, they were very talkative and just friendly. That's all I can say. So I don't know if that's part of their training or I just happened to have a day with very friendly employees, but I think it might be a Trader Joe's thing, I don't know. But I'm gonna dive in here because I have some perishable things. So I wanna get those in the fridge and freezer. But I did get more this time because I have 2 bags instead of 1. So, and I am learning my way around the store a little bit better. I'm starting to kind of learn where they keep things. Still feel a bit lost at times, still have to walk around a bunch of times and have trouble finding a lot of the stuff, especially when I get to the frozen section. I find that very overwhelming. But the more I go, hopefully the more comfortable I will get. Picked up some milk. Not exciting, but I needed some because I couldn't get to the other grocery store and Trader Joe's, so I went for Trader Joe's but picked up some of the staples that I could use. I'm basically out of my yogurt, so I thought while I'm there I'll pick up some yogurt until I can get more. These are all Greek yogurt though, so let's hope I like them. This one is just simple vanilla, or as they call it, vanilla bean. This one is coconut cream, and this one is apple caramel. So let's hope that these are tasty, because being Greek, they might be a bit tart, and they're not my usual kind that's got chocolate and all that kind of good stuff in it, so hopefully I will like these. Then I picked up cream cheese, which, believe it or not, was more challenging to pick up than I would have expected. Last time I was at my grocery store, they were completely out of cream cheese, which was odd, but when I was at Trader Joe's, I almost picked up one that was, oh, what was it? I think it was vegan or something different about it. It wasn't just plain old cream cheese. And then I could find pumpkin flavored cream cheese, but it took me a while to find plain old just regular flavor cream cheese and the whipped kind. So now I've got that. I just noticed the date on it says November 6th. I thought cream cheese lasted a lot longer than that. So that could be bad because I highly doubt I'm going to use it up before November 6th. Then upon Leah's recommendation, I picked up the guilt-free or reduced guilt macaroni and cheese. So I'm excited to try this out some cold night soon. Then I did get a couple healthy things this time around. Apples, because I ran out of apples and figured while I was there, as I said, I'd get some necessities. My favorites are the pink lady apples, and I want to say that they were cheaper here at Trader Joe's than my other grocery store, but I'd have to double check on that. I do find, maybe it's because of the things I get, but Trader Joe's doesn't seem that expensive to me. Granted, a couple things I got were a little pricey, but overall, seems pretty affordable because all of this stuff came to like $38, I think. And I wonder if I got comparable stuff at other grocery stores, if it would be that much. I don't know. Let me know if you find Trader Joe's to be cheap. These caught my eye. They're just baked cheese crunchies, but I wanted to see how they compared to Cheetos and if they're close at all. This was another recommendation from Leah, and it's their dark chocolate covered espresso beans. I love dark chocolate and I love coffee, so I don't know how I could go wrong with this. But as I was checking out, the cashier did tell me that they do pack a punch and that I should not eat them right before bed. So on those days when I need some extra energy, a pick-me-up, I'll have these by my side, but not too close to bedtime. Replenished the chocolate peanut butter Jojo'S because they were delicious, so I got more. Other healthy thing I got, bananas, because again I needed some. Sticking with Jojo'S, I had to get the pumpkin flavored ones to try, especially since I was there for fall treats, and well, the selection was somewhat limited because everything was basically pumpkin, but it was a lot of like pumpkin bread mix, pumpkin muffin mix, and I don't need that many mixes. So I thought I'd give these a shot because I haven't met a Jojo I haven't liked yet. Then I needed cereal, so while their cereal selection was quite limited, I was pleased to see that they did have frosted shredded wheat, which I'm going to see how it compares to my frosted mini wheats and if it's at all close. Then I also needed regular coffee because I have flavored coffees right now, but I ran out of my regular today. So I'm going to see how this compares to my favorite, which is the Gevalia House Blend, I think it is. But this is the Trader Joe's medium roast Arabica coffee, so we will see how it compares to the other regular coffees I've tried and if I like it just as much. Let's hope so, because I got a whole bag to get through. And the final thing, nobody told me about, but it caught my eye. And that's the Trader Joe's chocolate mochi cake mix with peanut butter frosting mix. Now, I have no idea what mochi cake is, never had it before, but I read the description that said a chewy chocolate cake with creamy peanut butter frosting. And I thought, sure, that sounds good. I'll give that a try. So I will have to make this at some point. I have not even yet made the blondies I bought in the last Trader Joe's haul because I needed a different pan than the one I had. Well, I finally got the pan, but now I haven't had time to bake them. So I'll be getting to those at some point, as will I get to this mochi cake at some point. But that's why I didn't want to get a whole bunch of mixes. So now I've got 2 tasty things to make when I have time, and I will let you know if you need to go get them yourself, which you probably do. It's about dinner time, but I kind of want to taste test a couple of these things for you because I'm curious and I want to let you know what I think. First, I'm going to try these cheese crunchies that are hopefully like Cheetos. Nope. I had high hopes, but they don't taste like Cheetos. I feel like they have a slightly more airy texture, and the cheese flavor is slightly different as well. The more I eat them, the first one I didn't think I liked it, but the more I eat them, they're growing on me. My thoughts, they're good, not as good as Cheetos, but a acceptable substitute. Now I'm going to try the pumpkin flavored Jojo'S because I'm quite curious about these and how they're going to taste. Smells very pumpkin spice. I really wasn't sure about these. Thought they might be disgusting, but they're actually quite delicious. The icing is hard to describe because cream, I don't know, it's a little lighter than like an Oreo cream, Definitely has some good pumpkin spice flavor. Is sweet, so if you're not a big sweet person, not for you. They're reminding me of the pumpkin Oreos that I loved one time when they came out seasonally and then they never brought back. So these could be quite dangerous for me because I think I'm gonna rather enjoy them. Now, because I can't resist, I have to try one of these dark chocolate covered espresso beans. I'm only gonna have one because it is later in the evening. Well, it's evening. So, oh gosh, even when you open it, that lovely coffee aroma. Oh, that's enough to wake me up on its own. Yum, yum. Okay, don't think I've ever eaten a straight espresso bean. Don't know if I love the texture of it, but it's tasty. The coffee and chocolate flavor is tasty, just don't know if I love the texture of the way the espresso bean broke up in my mouth. I think there'll be a nice little pick-me-up here and there when I need some energy. I wonder how much caffeine is in one of them. Serving size 20 pieces. That seems like a lot. It's listing all the ingredients, but I don't see caffeine content. Chocolate covered espresso beans would range between 6 to 11 milligrams for dark chocolate covered. While this may not seem like a lot of caffeine, these little candies are quite addictive and it's easy to eat a lot of them in one sitting. So if you're eating just a few, I don't think it'd be too bad. If you eat half the container, you're gonna be on a big caffeine rush. Possibly give you a headache, I don't know. But that's my Trader Joe's haul for this time around. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the goodies I got. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments, especially from those of you who frequent Trader Joe's often. I need your tips. And hopefully I'll be back with another one of these around holiday season to see what yummy holiday goodies they have. Thank you for watching. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.